Listen, if you're going to be doing a project like this anyways, where you want to make a game that's representing a certain community, if you're not a part of that and you're the one wanting to make that kind of game already, you might be in a bad spot. Especially if you're going to start going out of your way to just look for people like that. Like, okay, I need one of those now so I can say they support it. That is the wrong mentality to take with anything. That's just awful. Should never have to come down to something like that. Well, I'm dead. And this is on a personal end too, because this one is purely me. On that one, I feel like that probably should be a general rule of thumb. Here's more specific. In terms of representation in that sort of regard, I think we've hit that point already. I think there's plenty of it. We have a show on Cartoon Network that's massively successful right now that's focused on themes like that. We've had it worked into a Nickelodeon show very casually, just existing, that there's two gay dads. This is not exactly a thing that's new anymore. You're not exactly standing out by having gay representation. It's been done to death. It's very commonly accepted for the most part within society now. It's still frowned upon in certain areas for sure. Oh my god, when we're in Arizona, the amount of things that we heard and saw there. But still, this is one of the most accepting generations, period. It's why you have so much guilt tripping about this kind of thing coming from people. It's very commonly accepted now. It's not a very dangerous, untouched on area anymore. Things have evolved. So by doing something like this, it's not like you're breaking new ground. It's been done. And there probably should be a point where it doesn't feel like this needs to be an obligated thing anymore. Like, okay, they touched on this subject. I guess we have to talk about it. I guess it's helpful. Because guess what? It's what I was talking about earlier. The idea of not calling things out because you want to be nice, and then it gets to a point of exploitation that people just start exploiting everyone because no one can criticize anything, so the bad things just get to flourish. You end up in a spot like that, and that's how this kind of stuff starts happening. And I remember the quote from Anthony Birch saying, like, oh, why does it matter if I shove in a gay character? Who cares if it's forced? Well, you know, that's how you know you have a bad character, is that you had to force something like that. You had to make them a token in that regard. Because it's like we're in that era again. It's like we have the Burger King Kids Club going again. It's like all that is happening again, that everyone sees it like that you need to be shoving this into everything. And when it's in everything, it doesn't stand out anymore, because people think that too, like, we got representation going. When everyone's doing it, it's not really unique as a thing anymore. And then on top of that, when your character, especially when it's relating to sexuality, that's where it's the most glaring as a thing. When it's like, oh, we have a gay character, and how they have to do that is you have to force that in somewhere. You have to force that into whatever your narrative is. You have to have that come up at some point. Because guess what? Sexuality is not a visible characteristic. You can know somebody in real life who's gay and probably not know that they're gay for probably years and years and years on end, because guess what? It's sexuality. It's not something that comes up all the time. In fact, very rarely is that ever going to come up. It's not a thing that is just transparent and being waved around 24/7. And if it is, it means that you probably don't have much to you as an actual person. But that's how they have to do it with characters in that regard. They have to make that all there is to them. So there you go. You're going back to tokenism. You think you're doing help, but you're doing more harm than anything. And that's what's always been happening through this typically now. You're not getting actual representation. You're just getting that. You're getting people try to take advantage of that right now because that's the hot thing. And everyone thinks it's doing more harm, or they're not thinking it's doing harm, they're thinking it's doing only helpful things, when in reality, no, it's just making this Making this something that you can market material through. And you know, the best characters in fictional media, you probably don't even know are gay. Because in a well-written story, it probably never even came up at any point. If you want a good gay character, you know what you do? They're a character. You don't write it that way. If you're already gonna say in your mind, I'm writing a gay character, then you've probably lost, because that's what your focus was to create a gay character as opposed to just creating a character